Welcome, guys. This is the Shawn Juice Show. I'm your host, Shawn Juice. Shawn Juice. Remember, let's get this started tonight. So if you read the title, I got some more information about the Charlie Kirk, man. I've been digging. I mean, who knows who the heck did this? Everybody say Tyler Robinson, or FBI saying Tyler Robinson. A lot of holes in the case, a lot of holes in their things. A lot of questionable stuff happened. But who knows? I don't know. I got some more information tonight, and I'm been scouring, looking, and trying to figure this out. So, I mean, if you guys got some things, send them in. I'll be looking at a couple community videos at the end here, the community insight, and let's get this party started. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Wrong one. See, I always got some kind of issue here. There we go. This is what I want. Oh, okay. Well, what the heck happened here? Okay. Good way to start the show off, right? Remember, I'm the director, everything, so I just got to do it on my own. But anyways, word spread last night in Washington, Georgetown, of Jason Goodman's discovery of 4 UAVs at Charlie Kirk's murder scene 1 week ago today. No mention of them all from the FBI. Strangely, none of these losers in Congress have mentioned the UAVs. And now there's one confirmed drone, and it's a non-consumer drone. So what is non-consumer drone? And we're gonna go with a grok with this one because that's where I pulled up this information. I was like, no shit. Really, a non-consumer drone. And hold on, let me see here. Actually. Let's see here. Hey, Gro, can you tell us about the non-consumer drone at the Charlie Kirk assassination?
After Charlie Kirk was shot on September 10th, a video popped up online showing a drone zipping over Utah Valley University right around the time of the attack. Folks on X are losing it, debating if it's a bird, some spy gadget, or even Mossad-level tech. Eyewitnesses swear it moved too fast for a bird, and it's got people questioning if it was surveillance tied to the shooter. No official word on who flew it, but reports say no drones were used by security beforehand, so it's a big mystery. Kind of creepy, right?
You told me it was a non-consumer drone.
Yeah, from posts on X, multiple people, like Scott Adams, claim it wasn't a regular consumer drone, pointing to how it flew. Too steady, too high speed, and vanished quick. No one's released footage proving it yet, but the consensus? Military grade or black market, not something you buy on Amazon. Still, police aren't saying jack, so take it with salt.
All right, perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. So we got that. Let's see here if there's anything in the comment section here about this. Okay. Nobody discussed the airplane that left from Provo Airport immediately afterwards either. The owner came forward and cleared it up. Okay, yep, that I remember hearing that. Okay, next one here. Now another thing. This isn't about Charlie Kirk, but this is something else. Kash Patel saying there is zero evidence Epstein trafficked young women to other individuals. What? Hold on. Kash Patel is coming out and saying that there is zero evidence Epstein trafficked young women. Well, I mean, remember they just said, there was no Epstein list, there was nothing, and then all of a sudden, and Pam Bond, there's no videos to record. We got thousands of videos on my desk. I'm reviewing them, all this crap. So I gotta hear this shit. I gotta hear this because it can't be all about Charlie Kirk. Has to be. We gotta listen to this other stuff. Who knows? Let's get into this. I gotta listen to this video.
You've seen most of the files. Who, if anyone, did Epstein traffic these young women to besides himself?
Himself. There is no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he trafficked to other individuals. And the information we have, again, is limited.
So the answer is no one?
For the information that we have.
In the files?
In the case file.
What the I don't understand this. I just don't understand this. I cannot understand this, guys. I cannot understand this. So that's another little bit there. This one's pretty good. NSA detected 12 foreign registered cell phones at Kirk's assassination. Reportedly, the NSA picked up on the activity from 12 foreign registered cell phones in the area during the shooting of Charlie Kirk. Who do you think these cell phones belong to? Who do you guys think the cell phones belong to? Sorry about that. Still getting over COVID-20 or whatever the hell the variant is now. Who do you guys think the cell phone belonged to? I'm not going to name names, but I was told by somebody else close to Charlie Kirk that Charlie thinks Israel will kill him if he turns against them.
The behavior by a lot, both privately and publicly, are pushing people like you and me away. Not like we're going to be pro-Hamas, not like we're going to, but we're like, honestly, the way you are treating me is so repulsive. I have text messages, Megan, calling me an anti-Semite. I am learning biblical Hebrew and writing a book on the Shabbat. I honor the Shabbat, literally the Jewish Sabbath. I visit Israel and fight for it. And there's another article out in the Times of Israel today. I could read it on air. I was just reading before I got on. Charlie, what are you doing? Like, why are you, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Like, let's just take a step back here. Like, I'm an American citizen. Yes, I want Israel to win. Yes, I'm a Christian. But like, some of the mess, and you've seen how I've been treated, Megan, by some, not all, by some.
No, it's very irritating.
It's
been so unfair. They were coming after you.
Oh, yeah. This video was supposedly after some billionaire divorced him or met with him in, I don't know, someplace, was it California or something? And I guess pretty much saying, why are you being pro-Hamas now? You need more Israel, blah, 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 blah. And then it pretty much came on here and he gave this little speech about it.
After a turning point for, among other things, that you had Dave Smith there. Dave Smith is allowed to criticize Israel. You had both sides. The Israeli side was overrepresented.
Though. No, you're not allowed to. It's even worse than that. Again, I just want to repeat for the 5th time. I love Israel. I want Israel to win. But my moral character is now being put into question, Megan.
Damn, his moral character was being put into question. Okay, but yeah, this is like, who do you think these cell phones belong to, guys? Who's the cell phones belong to? I don't know. Does anybody got any ideas who the cell phones belong to? Okay, let's get out of here. Next one. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, breaking. The chief rabbi of Israel, Rabbi David Yosef, sent a letter of condolences this morning to Charlie Kirk's family. Charlie was believed by the Jewish community. But anyways, Eli Yokovich posts evidence that the chief rabbi of Israel sent a letter about Charlie Kirk's death on September 2nd, a week before the assassination. It's postmarked September 2nd. Take a look at this thing, guys. Zoom in there. Can we zoom in there? Oh, let me see here. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Can't zoom in there. It won't let me zoom into the picture. Okay. But anyways, if you guys see it right here at this point, September 2nd, that does not look edited. September 2nd. Did they know something earlier? What? More evidence. The genuine, or the document is genuine. Yep, this is coming from the Israel Heritage Foundation, IHF Heritage. This is the genuine letter. September 2nd, guys, a week before he died. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Week before he died, September 2nd, he gets postmarked this date. Yeah, I'll write it, I'll type it up. Throw it away. Oh, give the condolences when it happens. Okay. Oh, this was a good one. I love this. This was a good one. Is it not going to play this clip? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can refresh this one real quick. Remember how Dave Smith silenced Charlie Kirk with a beautiful answer. Okay, everybody, I can't pull this one. Hold on. Here's the clip.
No.
Do you say is Israel an ally of the United States?
No.
Do you say Israel is not an ally? That is not an opinion that people hear a lot. Why is that?
They have been constantly pushing America toward more aggressive policies, toward getting in more fights. And just like I always say, if you went out to the bar every single night with your friend, and every night your friend's trying to convince you to get into a fight, and while you're beating a lot of people up, you're also taking a lot of wounds, and you're going to jail, and you're getting in trouble, you got to stop hanging out with that friend. And so I think that you know what? I also don't believe in welfare, and they shouldn't get another dime of U.S. taxpayer money, and they should not. So hold on. Their lobby should register as a foreign.
That's a good segue. Finish that.
And they should stop blackmailing our politics.
Got it. So back to Josh.
Damn. Yeah, 100%, man. Fucking. Let's go. Holy shit. So I'll repost that. That's yep. Yeah. yeah. If I mean that's he's got a damn good point, man. If you're going up to the bar every night, you're trying to have a good time, and you have a friend there, and he just keeps getting fights, keeps getting fucking hammered, just wants to fight people, keeps getting into bad shit, you wouldn't want to go out with that friend anymore, right? I wouldn't want to go to the bar with a friend that keeps fucking starting fights everybody. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to relax. Working 9 to 5. Don't need to deal with that shit. Oh. Okay, let's go into this one. Emerald Robinson just reported that Dan Bongino is leaving the FBI as FBI's cover-up of Charlie Kirk assassination starts falling apart at the seams. Oh, shit.
And just reported that Dan Bongino's out. Now, I haven't confirmed this with a second source yet. I sent it to Kyle Seraphin. He's normally the one who's immediately reaching out to me, so Bongino's out. But I want to talk about why the FBI is about to have a really bad week. So this video by Ricky HD, this gentleman breaks down the rifle, and he shows you all of the tools that you would need to dismantle this rifle, put it into a backpack, could it fit in a backpack? All of those questions are going to be answered in this video. Check this out.
In this episode of You Might Be a Dumb Motherfucker, this is my rifle. It takes two different tools to take it apart. It takes a Torx key and an Allen key. Now, if I take a shot and immediately disassemble this, I have to remove the bolt, remove the magazine, grab my Allen key, hit the two bolts on the bottom, put those away in the Allen key, grab my Torx key, remove the scope, put everything in the backpack, make sure I have everything, and make my way downtown. Okay, which is going to take a lot longer for him than it is for me, especially because his fine-tuned motor function, something as simple as grabbing an Allen key.
You gotta fucking drop that screw on the rooftop, man, for sure.
To a little bolt that's going to be extremely impaired due to a dump of adrenaline threat.
Okay, right there. So this guy keeps going with the video. Right there, that would be a disassemble to me. If I'm an assassin, I'm disassembling this rifle. 2 parts, that's good. Go. I'm not going to sit there and try to take the scope off or whatever. Let's watch.
Bloodstream, an extreme elevated heart rate is going to make these fine-tuned skills extremely difficult.
Yeah, he's trying to use the Allen. No, you would not use the Allen key. You stop at once the 2 parts are disassembled. But still, that was 26 seconds after shooting somebody.
I mean, just for him to think and analyze of what needs to be done to disassemble this rifle and get away would be difficult. We're not even going to touch the topic of him assembling the rifle on top of the roof, which if you reassemble a rifle and you take a cold dead shot, it's not going to be 100% accurate, okay? Or the fact that he disassembled this after taking a shot, which the rifle's going to be hot and they found no gloves. There's just so many inconsistencies. It just makes zero sense. I mean, I'm still working on this and I have taken this rifle apart 1,000 times.
Very, very interesting. 20 seconds. So, quote, 20 seconds to disassemble a rifle. You're trained to disassemble a rifle. The rifle. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Marjorie Taylor Greene shared private text between her and Charlie Kirk asking if she wanted a debate about AIPAC. Holy shit. Holy shit. Remember last time? What was the last time somebody was talking about AIPAC? It was a president, JFK, right? Marjorie Taylor Greene statement. Charlie Kirk invited me to speak at AM Fest a few weeks ago before he was martyred. This was after I called for AIPAC to register under FARA and said that the nuclear-armed secular government of Israel was committing genocide in Gaza and killing innocent children, Christians, and people. He asked if I wanted to debate about AIPAC, but made it clear not against him. He said, we, him, Turning Point USA, would do whatever I want on the issue. If you don't know who to believe between Bibi Netanyahu, a foreign country's leader, or Charlie's personal friend, Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, I'm posting my last text between Charlie. Believe Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. And at the same time, always remember, Charlie Kirk is an American Christian. Charlie Kirk is a devoted, loving husband and father. Charlie Kirk is a Christian movement leader, a giant in the American history. Charlie Kirk is a Christian martyr for Jesus Christ. Charlie Kirk is a free speech warrior and was committed to a nonviolent debate. Yep. Do not allow foreign agents, and other religions tell you about Charlie Kirk. And I hope foreign countries and foreign agents and other religions, our religion, does not take over Christian patriotic Turning Point USA. I don't know about that. Okay, hold on. You should speak at AM Fest. Would you want also do a debate about AIPAC, etc.? Not me. No pressure. Well, do whatever you want. Okay, where is it? Okay. I thought there'd been a little more posts to that. Okay, well, anyways, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Talk about AIPAC, man. Ooh. Oh, I thought this one was pretty good. And I want to post this chronological timelines of events. He used to be an Israel loyalist. He feared Israel would kill him. He started mildly criticizing Israel. He said Epstein was Mossad. He said no Iran war on behalf of Israel. He let anti-Zionists speak at his events. Zionist media started attacking him. Netanyahu calls Charlie about Israel visit. FBI fires chief of Utah FBI field station. Tells Ben Shapiro, question Israel. Loomer says Kirk backstabbed Trump. Charlie shot in the jugular from 200 yards away. Police arrest Patsy, claiming to be a shooter. Patsy tells, shoot me. During arrest, actual shooter flees without trace. Senate votes 51-49 not to release the Epstein files, which is insane. Why are you fucking voting not to release the Epstein files? Who do you work for, the American people that wanted to? That was one of Trump's major things he ran on, was going to release the Epstein files, right? Right? Netanyahu tweets within minutes. Israel media first to confirm Charlie's death. Assassin escapes without trace. Private jet takes off 12 minutes away. Private jet disables location monitoring, which we thought, I think that was got. Jet is owned by Jabad Lopevich, donor. Netanyahu posts about Charlie's Israel trip. Police arrest second suspect with pellet gun. Second suspect is not the shooter. FBI claims that the photos of the shooter. Rifle found in nearby wooded area. Scope was likely planted on shooter's gun. FBI says shooter was wearing tactical gear. The FBI releases the photos of suspected shooter. Alleged shooter wearing no tactical gear. Alleged shooter not carrying a gun in photos. Zionists go on media blitz about Kirk. Netanyahu goes on media blitz about Kirk. Netanyahu says Islamists behind shooting. Netanyahu says Israel didn't kill Kirk. FBI says foreign intel assisting manhunt. Two problems. Okay, so this guy's saying he was limping the way of the shooting. He had a gun somewhere. No, fuck it. I'm going to give you two problems. Give you one problem. Shit. One problem. The one problem is, with all the fucking cameras on that campus, we only get some grainy ass footage. Guy looks like Bigfoot. Guy fucking looks like Bigfoot, man. Now, remember this, guys, too. They also let, I don't know, some Las Vegas raper or what go back to Israel. Just act like there was no problem. Oh, the official FBI story is falling apart. The bullet caliber is wrong. The trajectory is wrong. The 30-06 rifle gets onto the roof magically. The 30-06 rifle gets into the woods magically. The crime scene was not secured by police. The suspect could not make the fatal shot. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think the suspect probably could make the shot, to be honest with you, because I watched a video earlier, and yeah, the guy. But I'm thinking that the 30-06 would have blown apart Charlie's neck. I mean, I'm talking a 30-06. I don't care. From 200 yards away, you can shoot a watermelon, and that thing just gets shredded. So. Yep. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, is this?
The kid who allegedly shot Charlie Kirk from the roof, that's a decoy. They want us to believe that with over 2,000 security HD cameras at their disposal, plus the close-up footage from the Turning Point USA team, all they can give us are some...
Where's the footage? Where's the close-up footage?
...grainy images and...
A guy looks like Bigfoot.
...faraway shots that don't make sense. We already know that anything that comes out of the media is a lie, so why do we even bother? Obviously, we want to catch the killer, but I believe he's just a trigger man. The real killers are the ones who gave the order and then fabricated this long, complicated plot to control the narrative. They're gonna say he was a lone gunman.
I probably think I looked at this video already, but it's still it's just so too good, too damn good to not look at.
He was troubled, he was on antidepressants, and that's where it stops. Just like they did with most political assassinations. I think we all know who did it and why. When you're becoming a threat to the power structure and you can't be bought, blackmailed, or threatened, then we know what's next. But if we want to...
Yeah, because they couldn't threaten him, right? Because, he loves his wife. He's a good Christian. He's not committing fucking sex trafficking. He's not raping kids or anything like that. He's not doing any of their blackmail tactics. He's not falling. He's got tons of money. Can't blackmail him then. Is it one of their biggest things to blackmail? What is it? Sex trafficking kids and then blackmail them. Oh yeah, you slept with this kid. No, you're gonna do what we're told. We're gonna release all the evidence.
See a positive change in this world. We need to 1, stop being fearful of speaking up, and 2, look at everything that's owned and controlled by these evil forces and stop being their client.
Wow. Yep. Stop being their client. What is this video? Hold on. Jesus Christ. Let's take a look at this video. I turned the sound off, though. I don't want to listen to that sound. Okay. Did they arrest the wrong guy? Okay. So it's pointing it up right here in that video. Ooh. Is that right when he gets shot? Look for that flash. Flash happens. Here's slow again. I don't know, guys. What is that? Is that a bullet? What the heck? What the heck? It's a fucking grassy knoll, man. It's crazy that we even got to debate this. It's crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy we even got to debate this. Oh, they're doing some tape after everybody walked all over the scene. The guys took cameras out of there. Yeah. About time to do some Okay, on. Oh, here we go. A neighbor claimed that weeks ago, several people driving cars with out-of-state plates were seen going in and out of Tyler Robinson's residence. They did not give off a good vibe, the neighbor said. Holy shit. Exactly. The lone wolf story keeps falling apart. Out-of-state cars rolling in and out of Tyler Robinson's place weeks before the hit. That's not a coincidence. That's coordination. Neighbors felt the bad vibes because it wasn't normal. It was a terror cell staging around or ground. This wasn't one kid snapping. It was a network of moving pieces in place. Leading up to the assassination of JFK, Oswald had a lot of interactions with people that didn't give off good vibes. We all know that Oswald didn't fire a single shot as well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Out of town plates? I want to hear some more from these neighbors, man. Maybe the neighbors are going to get knocked off after this. Holy shit. Okay, what is this? Okay. Senator Chuck Grassley just announced that the FBI whistleblower revealed to him an FBI project called Arctic Frost that targeted groups like Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA. What? All right, hold on. Let's watch the video.
Central American gangs like MS-13. Now, well, it's well understood that your predecessor left you an FBI infected with politics. I'm going to provide examples of that today, including making public new whistleblower records. At your nomination hearing, I made public records that whistleblowers provide me about Arctic Frost. Arctic Frost was the FBI case opened and approved by antitrust Trump FBI agent Thibault. Arctic Frost then became Jack Smith's elector case against then Citizen Trump and now President Trump. These new records show that Arctic Frost was much broader than just an electoral matter. The case was expanded to Republican organizations. Some examples of the group that Ray FBI sought to place under political investigation included the Republican National Committee, Republican Attorney General's Association, and various Trump political groups. In total, 92 Republican targets, including Republican groups and Republican-linked individuals, were placed under investigative scope of Arctic Frost. On that political list was one of Charlie Kirk's groups, Turning Point USA.
Well, there you have it, guys.
In other words, Arctic Frost wasn't just a case to politically investigate Trump. It was the vehicle by which partisan FBI agents and Department of Justice prosecutors could achieve their partisan ends and improperly investigate the entire Republican political apparatus.
Yeah, look at them. Yeah, just keep looking down. Keep looking down, Cash.
So today, Senator Johnson and I are making these records public for the entire country to see, and I hope a lot of people are interested in seeing what government can do when various agencies have a political agenda.
Yeah. Wow, that is crazy. I wanted to keep this one little short and sweet, but that's pretty much I think we know with the Charlie Kirk stuff. This next I want to talk about this documentary that I watched earlier from Ian Carroll here, Creating Israel, and Terror in the Middle East. And I gotta say, man, I got a feeling fucking Ian Carroll is gonna needs to be in fear from his life, because after posting this shit, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, you gotta have the balls to post this. Creating Israel. It's a good documentary. It's about an hour, man, and it kind of tells you how it all started. How it went from. I think it started back with Prohibition, man, and then worked its way into what Israel is now. And it's some crazy shit. Like, I didn't know they had propaganda. They have propaganda in Israel where it's like a TV show where, like, whoever gets the best propaganda can become part of the Israel government. And it's like The Apprentice or something. It's like, oh, it's insane. It's literally insane. So I posted that, guys, in the chat. You guys go check that out. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. It's a great watch. I'm fearing for Ian Carroll's life right now. Like, I'm really in fear for his life after watching this. So it's pretty insane. Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Actually, you know what? We should fact check that. I want to see what Grok has to say. Let's go back to Grok. I want to see what Grok has to say. Hey, Grok, I watched this documentary earlier called Creating Israel, Terror in the Middle East.
Oh, that Ian Carroll one? It's pretty intense. Takes a hard look at the early days of Israel's founding, all the bombings and chaos with groups like Eargun. A lot of people on X are calling it eye-opening, though it's super one-sided. Basically,
it's pretty much about Israel. I mean, what do you expect?
It argues Israel's birth came from calculated violence. British officers assassinated, hotels blown up, villages emptied. Forces like Eargun and Lehigh didn't just fight. They terrorized civilians. Leaves out the Holocaust context, though, and paints Zionists as...
we're not worried about the Holocaust right now, but what we're worried about...
Hard to watch, right?
Hey, I want to know...
The Deir Yassin part? I mean, they show the bodies. Makes you...
Okay, I need to know, does Israel have something like... What's that? Hamas or something that where whoever makes the most propaganda becomes part of the Israel government?
No, nothing official like a Hamas contest. Hamas has this guy, Abu Obaida, running their propaganda.
No. It's something in Israel.
Israel doesn't have a who makes the best propaganda wins a job thing. No elections or contests like that. But they do run a massive PR system called Hezbollah.
That's it. It's Hezbollah. That's what it is. Yes.
Exactly. Hezbollah is their info-war machine. It's like every embassy's got staff literally paid to trend #IsraelIsRight on X, post pics of cute kids, whatever drowns out the bad stuff. Even civilians get recruited. Some get cash bonuses if they write viral tweets defending settlements. Kinda wild. They call it public diplomacy.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. Whoever posts the best tweet, gets some bonuses, looks like. All right, now we're going to go to our community insight. I'm going to get a couple clips from you guys, and we're going to see exactly what these ones are. Oh, is that what? Where is this one at? That's not it. Okay, hold on. Okay, this one's interesting. Let's hear this one. This one looks interesting. Oops. Hold on. Oop. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? What is going on? Should have left it just alone, right? Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's hear this.
Ancestors' most prized possession, a fairy flag. Trump's mother is a MacLeod, who descends from one of the most famous Scottish clans. Some even say that Claire from Outlander, if you look, that she is based on his mother, because the family is based in the Isle of Skye. The ancestral seat is at Dunvegan Castle, which has been the seat of the MacLeods for over 800 years. Interestingly, the links between Outlander and time travel, which obviously Trump and Back to the Future all links back together. But back to the key point of this video, which is their prized possession is this fairy flag. As you'll see, it's a very tattered silk banner, and it's kept at Dunvegan Castle. It's said to be ancient, and the fabric has been traced back to eastern areas, and some say it may relate to the Crusades and the Holy Grail. This is a remake of what they thought it looked like originally, and those crosses I just think are very interesting. This fairy flag is heavily related to a baby that was at the castle. Dunvegan Castle, interestingly, has a fairy tower, which to me sounds a little bit more like they are trapping this baby child rather than looking after it. There's many stories behind this fairy flag, but all seem to relate to a baby that is being effectively neglected by the nurse that's caring for her. The mother is either died in childbirth or is a fairy that has been sent back to the other world by her father, Oberon. There's either a battle or some event where the baby is left alone. When they come back, the baby is...
I'm trying to wrap my head around this. What is they exactly they're talking about? Are they talking about like something about Trump and time travel? Is that what this is? What the hell is? Are they saying that Donald Trump's family is in possession of some kind of fairy flag and that's their prized possession?
Wrapped in this protective fairy banner. The banner can then go on, apparently according to legend, and be waved 3 times to save the clan in times of extreme disaster or danger. So allegedly it has been waved 2 times, once in a battle likely against the MacDonald clan, which I've spoken on the channel before about the long-standing dispute between the MacLeods and the MacDonalds, and secondly to save them from a terrible pestilence.
But is MacLeod Trump? What?
And extreme famine. So it's said that there is one wave of the flag left, but that it might wipe out the entire family. So one of the theories is that the MacLeod clan head fell in love with a fairy, and she asked her father Oberon, who is very interestingly noted apparently to be the son of...
Or said to be this child of Morgan Le Fay and Julius Caesar?
Morgan Le Fay and Julius Caesar, which was very interesting. So the Oberon allowed her to stay for a year, and then she had to return to the other world. So some of the theory is that the fairy is the child, the daughter of the clan chief and this fairy. Another is that a fairy was the mother and could only watch over the baby from afar, and when the baby had been left unattended was when she gave them this protective fairy blanket. But then there's also this fairy turret, so this sea-facing turret at Dunvegan Castle, which again links to this fairy child or fairy bride. If you follow my timeline, and we're linking this back to the Crusades, which I think are both documented in the 11th century and the 16th century, there was a hunchback chief of the MacLeod clan, Ian MacLeod, who was also known as John the Dark. Could this blanket have been wrapped around whoever the Grail baby was, and was either given to the clan MacLeod to protect for some reason, or was taken?
So is this? So they're saying that Donald Trump's way grandmother back in this time gave their like bloodline to the MacLeod family. Is that what this is? That's what I gotta go to Grok for this one. Oh, hey Grok, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So I just watched some video. They're talking about the MacLeod family and that they have this fairy flag. But is it Trump's family that owns the fairy flag?
No, the Cloud family's fairy flag isn't Trump's. That's a separate Scottish legend about the MacLeods, tied to their castle on Skye, like a magical banner that wins battles. Trump's clan? Also McLeod, from his mom's side, so maybe some distant cousin overlap, but no ownership drama. Posts on X mix it up sometimes, because of the name, but Wet Info says Trump's all about golf courses and crypto, not ancient rags. What video is that?
So, hold on. Trump doesn't actually own the flag, or does he?
No, he doesn't own it. The fairy flag's locked up at Dunvegan Castle in Scotland, run by the Clan MacLeod chief, Sir Renaud. Trump's MacLeod too, but that's like saying every Smith owns the Liberty Bell. Zilch to do with him.
Really? So Trump's a MacLeod too? What? So that's Trump's real last name?
Yeah, his mom, Marianne, was born Marianne MacLeod on the Isle of Skye. She's the one who gave him the clan tie. He still goes by Trump, though. Imagine the memes if he didn't. No, he's not changing his monogram.
Holy shit, this is pretty crazy. This is pretty interesting.
Right? Kind of makes you want to go dig up your own family tree. Maybe you'll find out you're secretly royalty, or at least a
Yeah, I doubt it. 9 to 5. Holy shit, that's it. Oh, that's pretty interesting. So that's what this whole thing. It gives a little bit more insight when you actually listen to what that was talking about. That's a good video. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, let's see what this is. Boaters capture footage of erupting Mount Stromboli. Holy shit. That's insane. Now, you can't imagine being next to a volcano when it just erupts. Like, I think I saw that one documentary. I forgot what it was about, but there's some documentary where these people are like inside the volcano and all of a sudden it erupts. A lot of people died that day. Move or go, Giorgio. Thank you. Oh, Sicilian here. They're saying, I can't understand. Move over there. Go, Giorgio. It's catching us, Giorgio. Thanks for the translation. Some of the context: the Mount Stromboli erupts every single day with lava flows into the ocean. It is one of the draws of the islands because these boats will take you to watch the lava flow from the water. The eruption is definitely a little bit bigger than normal, but not uncommon. Okay, so it does it every day? Wow, interesting. Okay, so we'll go to my last community insight video. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this one's about.
Why is the United States getting involved with Israel and Iran? I'll tell you why. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Don't worry, this will only take a couple minutes. See, Trump, Netanyahu, John Hagee, Jared Kushner, and friends are manufacturing the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. They're staging it, like a live-action end times Broadway show. In 2018, Trump moves the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. That's not random. That's Zechariah 12:3. Jerusalem will become a burdensome stone for all nations. They're using scripture like a script. And here's where it gets wild. Evangelicals straight up call Trump God's chosen vessel. They compare him to King Cyrus, Isaiah 45. Cyrus is a pagan king anointed by God to fulfill prophecy and rebuild Jerusalem, and he allowed the Jews to build temple number 2. Trump was the 45th president. Coincidence? That's the kind of symbolism they eat up. They're casting him as the modern Cyrus, the one who prepares the way for the third temple. Meanwhile, John Hagee and the Christians United for Israel crowd losing their minds. They're clapping like seals every time Trump does something that nudges Israel closer to temple reconstruction. And you think it's about politics? Nah, it's ritual. It's myth in real time. Then there's the red heifers. Real ones. Bred in Texas, flown to Israel in 2022. Numbers 19. The Temple Institute wants them to purify the priesthood. That's the last step before they start building.
Why is there always some crazy prophecy and all this bullshit having to do? Yeah, sacrifice a cow and stuff, man. It's like, what? Why?
And Jared Kushner, Trump's golden boy and Orthodox Jew, brokered the Abraham Accords. Sounds peaceful, right? Nope. It's setting the table for Daniel 9:27. He will confirm a covenant with many, aka Antichrist energy. And if you think this ends with temple stones and golden menorahs, think again. They're already pushing for the third temple. 2 Thessalonians 2:4. He'll sit in God's temple and proclaim himself to be God. Sound familiar yet? And while everybody's distracted watching this messianic soap opera, the real beast system is already installing itself behind the scenes. Revelation 13, the mark of the beast. It's not a tattoo, bro. It's digital ID, QR codes, biometric scans, central bank digital currencies. It's the system that says, take this mark or starve. That's Revelation 13:17. It's here right now, and most of y'all are cheering it on. They're not waiting on prophecy. They're building it. They're not serving God. They're playing God. Trump, Netanyahu, Hagee, Kushner, all of them. This isn't the end of days. It's the launch of a global empire.
Holy shit, that's pretty interesting, man. That was a really good one. Yeah, but I don't know. Had a pretty interesting show. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, man. It's like I don't like constantly having to deal with this crap about talking about Israel, man. But it's like that's the only thing that's popping up on my feed lately. It's like it's insane. Usually I have a lot of other different shit, but I mean, what do they say? Truths, or what was that one? A thousand lies, but there's always one truth to everything, right? So I don't know, but I'll catch you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching. And I'm gonna end the stream tonight. So peace out. Hopefully, we find a little bit more coming up.